Now rising to you all the star seeds and the light workers, all the patriots all over the world. I bring a good tidings as usual from the God of the universe. I also bring a good tidings from our ancient father. I bring a good tidings from Mother Gaia. I bring a good tidings from all the galaxies and all the frequencies. My next prayer for you today is, you are totally well. In all your ways, you've been able to form your own terms and your own narrative. Please, if you lay hand on this very broadcast at the given time, do not hesitate to share. As I'm about to share my thought with you again. Please share this very broadcast massively because it will contain a lot of things. I think we have not really taken notice of it right from time. If you focus your attention mind there on the heading, you will vividly understand what I'm trying to buttress or what I'm talking about. So please make sure you share as I'm about to share my thoughts with you. The quest for hygiene is not an easy task. The quest for hygiene is not an easy task. You must have to step on toes if you must liberate your people. That's why most of our freedom fighters today, a lot of persons don't love them because it is mandatory you step on toes. You cannot liberate your people without speaking the truth. And the only thing, as far as this world is concerned today, with the calamity that is before humanity, the only thing that will set you free is the truth. Without the truth, nothing more. Please share this very broadcast massively, please, as you are led. As I'm also doing a new sharing from here, we have one or two questions to ask our people today. What is shining in Edo State? And most Edo aliens, they are not human beings. And I'm going to be explaining it to you. I'm going to break it down to a layman understanding. They are not human. They are not human beings. You know, they are a type of being who are in existence. They are the Caucasians. While they are also the reptilians. Even in Wisagin. The woman I know who EHS is a reptilian. Go and do your research about it. So this is who some Edo alien is. There is a song those that will do sing in the church. A lot of you might be familiar with the song. Every living soul, praise the Lord. I have to say, there are souls that are dead, but among the living. These are who are doing. They don't have conscience. What makes you a human being? It is your conscience. They don't have it. If they are conscious, they will not be saying Edo is shining when the state is drowned. I think one of our allies, I think Jeffosas is the name or so. I saw his comment yesterday. I think that guy has been following us for years now. I will call him a patriot. He wrote in the comment, I think he said it from Mesa Land. He said in his village, for 3 months now they have not been going to farm. Mesa Land, is it not in Edo State? Now what is shining there? In Uronigbe today, in all local governments, if they are going to farm, they use Ambabuhun. They have to pray the money. I don't know when last I'm going to anywhere in this Europe, I confess, do 20-day praying and fasting because the system is fine. But do you know before you go to farm, you have to declare 7 days fasting before you can go farm for 1 day. Then what is shining there? So we are going to break it down to layman. Today is going to be more teaching than, you know, vibrating. There's another word that is loading. Today's day is, let me tell you today's day so that in case of efficacy, one more sharing, I'll tell you today's day. Today is Wednesday, 11th of February, 2026. Wednesday, 11th of February, 2026. Nothing. Dia 11 de fevereiro 2026. Miércoles, dia 11 de fevereiro 2026. That's what it means in Spanish. Please kindly share. Then let me read the heading to you. Only the platform in the whole world that create topics. Let me give you this one for free. Yesterday here, our allies, Donald Trump, have finally deployed another 200 armies to go and help the Janjaweed Nigeria in the area of training them and all of that. It's not all about that. We are gradually taking over the government. They don't know. There is one spectacular heading I'm going to be reading to you. I was the hunted. Do you know today I'm not the hunter? I was the hunted before. The same thing, like anytime you see me laugh, also be laughing. Because I'm representing you. The advantage you have, they don't have it. A love in women will make God to protect you. I think it was scripted in a prophetic condition in the Bible. Even a doing, they have it in their day that and what it was scripted though, as it was scripted in that John 8 verse 32, he said, "You shall know the truth." Now you know the truth, very true from this platform. You are free. How a lot of you will not put him there. You are waiting for Adeboye. Adeboye is a reptilian. A Caucasian say anything. A bomb anything. It's better you follow a man. Look at how we started and look at where we are today. When I was saying from 2020, Donald Trump is going to help the world 2021, 2022. Some of your friends that saw you that time when you are watching me, you share my video, they post it on your face. Go and also tell them now what to do. Women said, what you think said. Another 200 have been deployed. You know, you will not know the meaning of that deployment. The hunted is not the hunter. Area. I just pray shall make God cool down my temper. As I take the vet for all these aliens, me I don't carry an enter ground. It's going to be crazy. The most dogged person among a alien, where is stubbornness for stop? My own start from there. I'm a no nonsense man. I'm no nonsense man. That's why they say na sag. So more just finish the heading, then we'll go there now. Only what will set you free is the truth, and thank God you're already in the platform where truthfulness is being practiced. What is shining in those states? I was the hunter, I was the hunted, now I'm the hunter. It is a global military alliance. Trust the plans. Yeah, I go. Now, as I've earlier told us before now, that only what is going to help us in whatever calamity that's going around the world today, it is the truth. Hold that truth very strong. Don't let family pressure. Don't let your wife say, "Okay, men in Lileni." No, you don't know what my wife does. So now, oh, women no go here. Women will go here. And every living soul, as far as this life is concerned, want it that makes you a complete being. Want it that makes you a real Homo sapien, not homobot. It is the truth. Do you know at times this truth can convert your spirit? Maybe you were the type they've already ruled out of your family. Then just follow the lane of truth. One day they will come across your destiny helper. Truth is what makes me. When I say I'm the most powerful person in Europe, it does not mean that I see land and way. Because what you can't speak, I can speak it. That what makes me to be powerful now. Look at the celebration of Adobaze today still continues. Do you know what kept this man? Do you know what they did? I did this homobogi because all their plans failed. Waiting make them fail. Because the man still forget about the whatever you have with Abba physically. Forget about the differences with of una get you and Chikolo. What is bringing to the society? The society activism, what mind does he have? Is he doing all what he was just doing for a personal selfish interest? Is he drawing money for people from all these thieves? Give it to the real owner for a personal selfish interest? Any person that does his personal selfish interest shouldn't be getting basbos. No personal person today, the people that do things for their personal selfish interest, that is Ogyomba. It is the people that fight for the community that are Ogyomba. Go and do your research. Why is it that somebody that who's a do alien is not all a part of the alien we are away? Is we owing them 70 million naira plus. That person was not an Ogyomba. And the person that blew the whistle and said, please, that person has become Ogyomba. Now, somebody that said Edo is not shining. It's shining based on, you said it's shining based on what you are going to put in your pocket. Now, your pocket, they shine. Now, your fridge, they shine. The life of the people that matters most to us is not shining. They'll call you Ogyomba. This was what the king was supposed to do. Why there are loopholes here? They'll call you Ogyomba. Now, the people that they tag Ogyomba today, go and think, are the real human being. Now, if they tag the very platform, the general adversary of the very platform, Ogyomba, automatically, you happen to be that person's friend, you still love that person, to say, there's something unique about you. You are a real human being. Though they don't have a soul. They don't have conscience. Your soul is what makes you feel remorse. Your soul is what makes you to have God gene. It's not by the human hair. Or because you can freeze. After all, you look at it, the most company now, they are using robots. The difference between a do alien and robot is that a robot don't have blood, they have blood. The same sense of human, like robot is what they have. Why you yourself that is watching this video, go over sharing this video, you have God mind. That's why you are so sympathetic. Now, is it supposed to bring a conflict between us? At least, as an Edo person, for example, you should know that should governor be centered on flyover? Okay, why am I really attacking this my brother all the time? Now, they know a use of for a king. I think king was supposed to be the one. Or they go carry up back one. Okay, king river. A governor man way king man. They don't hand away any man. They can't take it because they are not human. Robot does what is programmed to do. This is what Edoling is. They don't have soul. They are soulless. That's why what happened in the world that does not concern them. Most of the time people cannot go to farm. Let's assume Umudumu cannot go to farm. Uromi can go to farm, no problem. Igweben have terror in their farm road. Then Akoko Edo, no terror. That's why Edo allow the people, when there is an attack in their areas, what they do, they will go and start giving testimony in the church. I thank God though the thief robbed in my neighbor's house. They did not come to our house. Before they come to our house, They have finished up their bullet in my neighbor's house. Now, what's an testify? You wait, Mo Saloba, where Ojira will win a ball, my second. This is the mindset of a doing. That's why even on my year. They don't have conscience. Conscience is what makes you to feel remorse. Ah, this government is not treating my people well. That's what makes you a human being. Most Edo-aliens, they are not human. He said, by their fruits, with what they, don't take it from me. Go and check what did they put hand. Now, what is the crime of Abba, for example? Now, tell me one particular thing Abba have done that make Edo to be backward. Let's assume now those days, oh man, worry, I will get that you go put fire for farm. All the old baker go just boom. You go enter Gary farm, enter whatever farm. Then the community do tag up and I will give you no. All right. Or when I will go. Then that thing now do attract grass cutter. On a dorie we guy the village in it. Then at the end of the day, we'll come and hold a community meeting. Either now, who does this thing? We give you 7 days to come and, you know, say do what boy. Maybe now the person will not come and okay, I'm more low that make calamity, that make holocaust, or that make pest not invade our farms. Then that person can be banished. Now, tell me, because the reason why I'm using Abbat as a case study right now, because we are still celebrating him. I don't know, but I'm still celebrating him. I don't have a bad phone number on my phone. We don't talk. Do you know today, the position me and our allies worldwide are in Abbat's life? I was your they are not with him. But we don't talk of him. Where me born there? Did you have such a mind for me? That's why we don't talk of him. I know there are a lot of persons like that. I'm using it as a case study today. To see commemorate and keep on celebrating him. This is another congratulation again in a different style. What is this man's crime? No, just look at it that so and so thing. It was Abbat that brought this very calamity. Abbat was not the one that brought Ijaloja to Edo State. Abbat line have never one day been traced to any kidnapping. Or Abbat have been traced that it belonged to one court, whatever. Or or whatever. It does not belong. Now, what is this man's crime? That make all aliens, they were waiting to hear bad news. If they have the same doctor, at least who must be doing this one. Who must be okay? This person is sounding right now. They sound the same way. He's not in the government now. Okay, when he was in government, okay. Even when Obaseki is not also a governor of Edo State now. Okpebolo is getting to approaching 2 years already. Now, one day is enough for any government to change things if he wants to. But whatever kidnapping that still happen, whatever terror that still happen, is still blamed on Obaseki because a doiling. That was why this song, in most of the time, it was sung in your church. Every living soul, that to say there are souls that are dead. Beware of them. You can have this as a wife. You can also have this as a brothers and sisters. Say, work out your salvation with fear and with trembling. Wemayo tirayo, wemayo tirayo. Iyayi mereri mi wefa. Ìyá you wẹ̀rẹ́rì mi mẹ́fà dégù wẹ̀ máa yó tìra yó. Stand for the truth. You know, it will come to a time in every parent's life when your son or your daughter grow up to some certain extent Or the mark mind that so. But when they are still growing up, maybe, you know, we as an African parent, you can still nurture your child up to about 20, 25. I'm going to watch 25 in a war. I remember those days. If I mention this name, a lot of people will know. Me and one of my friends in the area those days. So there's one stubborn guy. He no be able to do any interview. So, era can't be again. Oh, me. I was saying no la mana. Mommy only have behavior. No have not do me. You no quafio. That guy is a criminal. So his father and his grandmother will always use one parable for him. I'm trying to explain that part to you. Your partner may not love our kind of activism because it's tied to the palace. But with Obuwe no raw, Mwakma we that because of what is coming. Then I'm going in. Even when Satan tempted Jesus, Jesus always, as it is written, man shall not live by bread alone. The same thing with Tamu Wana. Do why are you? Satan, Satan, the devil, that is who is the Satan here? Do alien. They know that by then Jesus Christ must be hungry. After 40 days and 49 fasted, Satan come to him. If really you are the son of God, you have anointing. You were the one that was sent in the book of John 3:16. For God so loved the world, that God gave you to us as his only begotten son, that whoever that believes in you will not perish but have everlasting life. He said, turn this stone to bread. Do you know what Jesus Christ told him? He said, as it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, except by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Lord. Or is it tente? Or we get behind me. It is called the scripture because it will argue when you talk. As it was also scripted in that book of Isaiah 48 verse 22, said there shall be no peace for the wicked. Anyone standing in our way from speaking the truth, today I squeeze peace away from their life. I was the hunted. I'm not the hunter. At the most my men, 200 men were sent to me for deploy in my name. Let the Dolian come and tell us what the activism have needed. Also, they are coming for your father. No wonder I'm always useless boy now. When Donald Trump is here, when I tell you nothing can stop what's coming, it's a joke. We are going to occupy everywhere soon. All pedophile. Let me put this one here for free. Jeffrey Epstein, whatever. A discussion has started going on in the UK Janjaweed Parliament already. They launched a view of investigations that a Charlie, a corona your most see. Then but okay, that is to say some of the people in the House of Lords, they not say some of the senators. You know what they are not saying? That is to say, if Charlie is guilty of this offense, that is to say, a kingship of Prince Andrew. Bomo. Who will not be queen or be Charlie. A bank have to present to a Charlie no way no ya wulone. You know got there. What you are seeing Central Casting clone. What you are seeing? Ema activism very senseless setup. Very senseless setup, people. Obogbu down. Ekeri wa afuta avue. Enu wa una wa ya te get your viable property of your him. It can't remain. It can't remain. Is that Beckham Palace of Donald Trump? Or get Vatican go. Send any Edolian to go to Vatican. To go to Beckham Palace. I'm putting this one here for those of you that are our followers. That all whatever we have told you right from the womb is going to manifest. I was the hunted. I'm not the hunter. Wait a minute, like women. I know there was a sense why Moses was also told. They told Moses, man, they go me away. If we see you for Egypt again, da. The Spirit of God took Moses to the book of Exodus 4 verse 19. He said, Moses, no come. What when you are? The people that sought to kill you are dead. There was a time Mosano was the hunted. The time also came, he now become the hunter. It is scripted though. You know, when you are acting a film, when I went on lag, everyone always say hey. And I war man, I walk back can everyone always say hey. Or when romance. The script writer the boy reminded the producer, oh, why we not be? Am I we not kiss hey? A baker can to ye. I can avoid. Then why I soon? There's another war again I'm going to be triggering soon. No ma vino hosi ya vino hosi. Ima ko kalian kerekere. Ko akalo. They thought their witches can stop it. Nothing can stop what is coming. Wake no sumbawe degbe deploy. We are ring election. As you are due 2027. We will allow people to ring it. They are only on hand soon you wagbe. We will allow people to ring it too, but also from you wagbe. Any person you see from today campaigning for 2027 does not mean well for you. That person is an alien. Even so, now if I enjoy the webo free. Now, if I was somebody who is glutomania about money, who is having his own personal selfish interest in whatever thing he does, I think I should be somehow praising Okpebolo. I'll be praising small. I'll say, in case I don't want to get problem with this government. I would have, for example, as a man is autonomous of his own. Now, a man, a man, he has supported bad governance. Why we good or bad, where you've been on the people may mock at you, woman make a real way, but it's still more better. Data got on, I feel told me, yeah, motor man. Yeah, one motor me was setting about. And there is a law Spanish government brought out recently. It will be signed. They have been debating it since last year anyway. Yesterday it was signed that they want to encourage childbearing again. This thing fell happened during the time of Zapatero. Rodrigo Zapatero. Do you know what caused Zapatero? Shoemaker. He only been in Magani in 2005. Zapatero means shoemaker. Was one first president of Spain. Now, right now, they brought another law that any child that is below 18 years, I'll pay €200 in a month. That is to say, they want to encourage people to start giving birth. This is what makes UK and Germans to be jumper. And right now, Spanish is trying to boost in their economy. Right now, they are sharing papers for about 500,000 illegal immigrants. That is half a million. That one is ongoing. And they want to also encourage them and not yet if you that VF you know Yahoo. Ali why be beer. Any limitation is going to be for life. They want to encourage their society to be full. Now, who is right now? Who is right now? This is what is happening. This is what is happening. And what are we be fighting for? What are we fighting for? As I'm here in this very Europe, all my frequency goes around. Still fighting again Agenda 2030. What are the things that was scripted in Agenda 2030? In Georgia Guy's Stone, he said, maintain humanity under perpetual balance with nature. 500 million people. And I work in Kenya by 2030. I said no. ALLIANC said yes. Now, the reason why you preserve something, fridge. For example, now or that food does not sound delicious in your mouth. Or the reason why we keep food in the fridge is to preserve it. And the reason why you say somebody at talk it is when that person is useful. If that person is not useful, that's our mindset. And it was scripted in Isaiah 60 verse 12. He said, any nation that does not serve these people, that nation must be destroyed. It was scripted. So every of our activism is treated. It's scripted. I've given room for anybody to insult me, but you will pay. Now, do you know the reason why I always stand one in here? I was sent to come and redeem. That's why I'm the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. I will not preach all this gospel, and at the end of the day, anybody here will know. That's why God always gives warning before destructions. What are some of those warnings? Do not. Even Jesus Christ told them. He said, do not walk in the way of the Gentiles. He told them, he warned them about some specific persons. That's why when we were grown up, though, I guess your father told you, also, there are so many people that lie. Don't follow liars. Your friend may not be having today. Thank God, God have so filtered the people that is close to me. I'm not left with the one that are useful and truthful. There are ways God disconnects you from people. Who about my what take every day by day? 1 year said 2 years, why they take but I'm bagu. That's how God always take you away in most cases. There are people that will just go on their own. If you check the book, then just still be comfortable and continue your life. There are most of people, those of people. For you to see behaving activism and we say now, we talk by amen. The person. A be like a video massive. Now people like a video pass. Please stand and speaking the truth. Though it not shine, not wash shine. The people who are benevolent, I know there are people who know why we wear of ignorance. There are some person who is benevolently saying where though is shining. When they stated though you need life where shining say. Their life will, because what you follow that mean will follow you. And if you look at these same homobugs, these homobug genesis, who are soulless, so you don't see them, okay, we are the one that are complaining that the state is not fine. So you cannot expect us to go because Emma. Now these same people that are present in Roma, why are we not seeing them with their wife go to holiday in the same meadow? And when I escape, I escape from Benin. He may escape with Benadoua. March 15, 2003. I escaped. He may escape. I escaped. A big lakba. But then most of these aliens, my own elder sister of a BM3 series in Egeni. 323. My own elder sister of a Bogiva. As a 2003. First class Belgium. Or Maria Webo. You don't drop him, the bijo. A bijo me lava de. Every night, I tell dog I do answer to. Why most of these people they don't know what's going on? He may escape. That very day, he say come. Then you are benevolently saying I should come to your head though. Now if it is good, what are you doing here abroad? Leave us here abroad. If man I escape, who were they do bebo mi oko? Then why are you still here? Stupid set of people come to Benin. Come to Benin, there. What is good about the Benin? Who want to be among demonic kings and governors who does not care about their people? Spanish king sat down to make sure this law will pass. Every child that is below 18 years, 200 euro every month. What is your own doing? No, we are not saying Spanish is shining. They have one of a garden in Kinana. Let me show it to you. Which place in Edo is like this in Wasu? Which places like this in Edo? Which places like this in Edo? Look at it. Come on, places like this. We don't Wasu when I was shine. Useless set of aliens. Bring it on, you can't bring it on. They label me the hunter. I am not the hunter. Wait for what is coming. As soon as our ancestors permit us in my wrong ground, we are gay. Donald Trump is stubborn. Any now who wanna. You are going to be seeing military tribunal soon. When I have Belawi la recruiting here, when I have Bekun execute, when I have Bebadin, you are going to be seeing it. The thought is a joke. Then every one of us will remain in this mess. Papa is slave. You die as a slave. We work better than this. Environment in this show, that's environment that is made for all humans. If you want to. Because they know where you can also can look at it. Have a created garden with you. You can put your leg on the ground here. Or we connect well with the head. Or who will charge it boy. Or you not charge your phone. Was a gardener, while a mere so now a fish and another veggie, what to come to be a row. You can't say, man, no, be charged by very managina. At time barefooted, you have here. Connect myself with Mother Earth. Come at let any Adolian come up where look at what I'll be fighting for soon. If not, you vote. Is it not a good thing you sample that you have been supporting? I just deployed 200 military forces. Deploy now. You have a Nigerian. How many have you done? Edo is shining there. May the calamity that followed the government of Tinubu may it collapse on you people's head. But we are supported 2027 because of your stomach infrastructure. Solid set of human beings. Even while Nigeria has soon that we bona. Even we are supported by government in our calamities before our people are hope. Or we are before we man who are soon. I was the hunter. I'm not the hunter. Useless set of people. I mean, what I mean, no, but I mean, damning. It must have to be you people all the time. How will a nation go forward in this manner? Proverbs 14 is enough for 14 verse 34. Say righteousness exalts a nation. Say sin is a reproach. What is righteousness here? Right standing. Right standing. Mudiaga for what is right. Even Spanish advocacy. La verdad way. If they caught you in anything, dime la verdad. Tell me the truth. Dime la verdad on me with Spanish. What they say, UK back where? Tell me the truth. Was America? Tell me the truth. Was a Highland? Tell me the truth. Scotland? Tell me the truth. I saw who wabu. Wayata temata mame abitoge mame. Wasuhu wabu. Wana mi wata activision gani. Ogumba gbelu waya. If the state is good, what are you doing with you? Pack your children. Your homo-bug children. Pack them and go home. Better to Tierra. And everywhere. I escaped, I agree. I'm not coming for the now. Eriemo is very escaped. Egypt. But after 40 years, when Moses were coming, he came back with fire. He escaped for some time. I'm waiting for a day again. God will come in. You see, time to go back. Let me see any of you who can stand my maiden alone. Nima we maiden my bela Rosemania. Woman a knock. Not tell me how we say it's scripted. They thought it's a joke. Moses ran from the face of Pharaoh. He escaped. But when God wants to send him back, our deployment. Elano Pamade Peter has set Department of War of America. In a total year first one. In arrested me, and that's how we are coming. I'm coming like fire. To clean away the land. My wife bad working. A taga lion, go where you lay. That is a joke. Tell me one thing I've said that have not come to pass. Tell me one thing will turn out oregano. Soulless set of human beings. Here we are walk by we are backing. You go while we're putting where we're doing shining. Go to neighboring villages. If we go to see how dirty as that today, is it not the only who do it? None of them bother to care. Like these are people feeling right now. Moses were very comfortable there in the palace of Pharaoh. He was not the son of the palace. Do you know? Moses one day said, okay, let me go and check the burden of my people. Now, who told Moses that he was done from the family of Pharaoh? Because it was a normal human being. Instinct of what time I would never told the story where you are not from Egbobao. I would never told the story, true to God. Nobody sat me down. True to my Heavenly Father. There was a day when I started only. I was asking myself, what a bad idea time I work here. You're not working. They cannot take away, not take away. A lot of things are coming. I was never told. You don't need to be told. A man said to you don't see yourself not aligned with whatever thing they are doing. Anything they do resists you. Particular, even this homobog in Germany, when he was humiliated, that was when our hunger for the Dubio Palace started. You know what? I'm still fighting for him because of my neck. What is good there? What is good there? It was only me on media that never one day call this homobog in Germany. Imagine about one day. Because right from time, I'm not interested to call anybody that name. Even these are sisters. I don't look at them the way they do, and look at these people. Now, what is their crime? For speaking the truth out? What they don't want to hear, because you know what they are hearing right now. To finish the little story about that Moses, I know a lot of you will want to know, how did Moses come on a SOCIETI? Moses was very comfortable in the palace. He was a heir to the throne. A heir to the throne. A Moses power in a king or a king. Because a lot of person never knew where it was a child in Amiemu with Bese. They were not think that Anna gave a son of the palace, you know. But Moses one day he woke up and said, okay, let me go and check out my people are faring. Because he knows that I made that sympathy. He was not having this sympathetic mind for them. The empathy was very benevolent in him. He saw the suffering of his people in Ayadi and Gbogbo. But we know, maybe okay with the information where you know you are a stranger here. I guess he was also complaining to some other person. We are going and liaise. Yeah, man, where the way this man treating us. He just hated the palace for no reason. They on a very good day, he saw two Egyptians when they doing it while they were now. They were unleashing on the Israelites, which are the Hebrews. The most in our Ouni. I will not take this one again. That was why people like us took this activism. They not take away, not take away. Bring it on. Bring it on. Do one we bring it on. We bring it on. Let 10 of you come. No one is going to go home with the same way. No, why I will remain unharmed? Then you know that this a man really is the most powerful man in Europe, as he said, because of the truth here. Do you know what Moses did? He might have do that to Egyptian. No, I will not allow you to keep on punishing these people like this. The same. I'm not even. Why am I so concerned about the man? Because there are people who cannot speak. They can speak. Our mothers in the market today are already move here. A modality it has been changed. The deity automatically after ya warrior, we impose on them. Those who are here, me no one here. Here, want to go bogo them. Oh, tell me, say, do shine. Shine for your pocket. Shine because of the SSA letter. The people that they give SSA, do they have SSE? Let them type the SSE result and the SSA whether they merit it. The governor is a moron. The SSA holder is also a moron. Look at the face of Edo. Before, I will finish the story about that Moses. Before, if you see a government official, you'll be very happy. Where the government are so useless. But during the Obaseki administration, you see people around Obaseki that is a school you want to be a part of government. Just look at illiteracy. A governor that cannot make a simple sentence. Instead of him to also contract people who will also be a mouthpiece to him. Or not the way I contract homo box. SSA without SSE. EMSSE. Now to finish the story of that Moses. He caught them, hid them under the sand. Now, Moses went inside. That Omoya Leona buried in the water. Then who was this very? Was he a giant? Was not a giant. But I guess he was having the kind of consciousness that we have. Like I don't even pion and he was swimming. That when was Zaga. I guess that was the same minority that was on. You know when you want to or what say when somebody don't do bad and you want to do that, you use the last power. Most use the last power to take part that decision while behind you waiting. Then he went inside. Then another day again, he met 2 Israelites, which are the Hebrew. They were unleashing on themselves. Moses called them. This one is not called for. Why are you fighting? You guys are brothers. I will Moses die. Or so you want to come and buy us the same way you buy to Egyptian the other day. You thought we did not see you. Then Moses might now that was not that. Maybe Pharaoh might have heard about this. These were the people that were in bondage. Did the same thing some Edoilians are doing today. When a mama, a family were up by me, they la you go. You don't know when they are going to kidnap your siblings, your husband brother, your wife brother, or your whatever. They were at your one yonder. Then Moses look at it. If you honor what is that from face of Pharaoh, or where Pharaoh might have known that he bomb out. Do you know what Moses did? He left the goodies in the palace. He left the goodies in the palace. If you check all of us today from this very Europe, that is fighting for this very freedom, I don't think we will suffer against the Agbona Ikefo. I don't think so. Where you're going to record by me with Bonahi. Me, I are 60 years in having a generation because I feel where age is a number. In my certain I'm still very young in my mind. My own is just to do good and I pray less. That's all. Some of my principle and philosophy in life. The same people named Moses he came here from, they were the ones that also accusing him. You want to buy the same way you buy to Egyptian that day. Moses and even when Moses was also running, he was also delivering people. He saw two Midian. How you deliver here? after 40 years. Moses himself, he forgot the peace. Oh, Moses were living fine. Imagine you just left. We have you war. You become a fugitive. You become a castaway. But one day, after 40 years, God called him. Moses. In that Exodus 3 verse 10. Said, I've heard the cry of the children of Israel, how the Egyptians are oppressing them. I'm sending you to go and meet Pharaoh to let me people. Moses look at it. How am I going to go? This is very difficult. Moses had to give him 30 excuses. I'm a stammerer. God said, okay, I'll give you a run as a spokesman or mono or interpreting. Moses were giving all manner of excuses. And God, you know, if I go now, I don't know what will happen to me. Oh. Then Moses can say, if I go now, they go buy me. They don't already they look for me. My name paper there everywhere say I be Ogen Pharaoh. If you pay. That was why that Exodus 4 verse 19 was scripted down. He said, everyone knowing young boa. Because God look at the mind of the people. That's why any of you even verse for me at all. You are dead. I don't know why I'm going to give you warning out. I guess I'm the most good person with a good heart. Because I will give you what will not make you to perish. It's a covenant. Exodus 4 verse 19. He said, the people that sought to kill you, he said, the very day I buy ticket and coming to Benin. Or plan again. Because that land, they are coming to come and save. No viene a savanos nuestro tierra. Es nuestro bosque. After Moses have even done that, after God have given him that word, whatever, give him his word, a more we sign, memorandum of understanding. Then what happened again? Moses not the great excuse of Eladi, because you were giving all manner of excuses to make sure he's able not to go down. He said, hey, who am I going to say that sent me? Dominator gave me Mozano. Oh, that's how I don't escape. Oh, well, who am I going to say that sent me? And on NLO, he just wants God to load him with more work. My Moses, we are more rugged than Moses. We know what to do. Oh, Sabana, where now I know. Even when I will create a me myself. He will call it where Jimmy, or we are 4 down. Galagbe Kotunu. He call us out, we are 4 down. He call the US, he call. I will pick one man everywhere. Then if you from Brafa Liberation Army by Nuwamudia. Anyway, okay, Emmanuel one it immediately one no allay. Like commander in chief. Moses went from one excuse to the other. Who am I going to say that son? He said, tell him that I am that never fails. Do you know when Moses went there? Thus said the Lord, let my people go. Moses were not speaking from his own discretion. He was speaking based on the confidence. No salobari, but me, is he hearing? The word is already engraved in my heart. I know what to tell your king when I get there. I know how to fight you when I get there. I know how to prepare when they say move. I'm not waiting for US Army to come and train you. I will train my army myself. The same way Moses were the one that trained all his army. He told them on how to Adogon. That was why that Numbers 31 verse 49. Here you quote Moses. Yakurema. Oh, we have a brother, sir. We have counted the soldiers under your command and none is missing. Moses before God started sending all manner of destruction upon the Egyptians. At the end of the day, what happened? Pharaoh allowed Moses and the Israelites to go. Now, how now come that all the children of Israel that was in bondage, they had heard to what Moses were not telling them? He just came from nowhere and they all cooperated with him. That's why somebody must be a figurehead. They are going to stand as a representative to you, particularly when that person makes himself available. If I tell you right now, I'm going to be leading a sport, God is not going to use you who have not been in this very struggle. No, God is not going to be using you as above you are. Usano. God is not going to be using Crusoe. No. We that have been here, who God is speaking to, who knows how the mission look like, who know how our people have been suffering, because the suffering of our people have been engraved in our heart. Anytime we look at it, we are not happy. The suffering of our people is like what was scripted in that book of Habakkuk 2 verse 2. The vision has been written. That's why we will not furtherly delay. As soon as we are deployed, start on my way. The Mundia. A lot of people, a lot of doing what my brilliant way mad. Yes. No. If you are not mad this spirit, you can't do this. I believe you, but I can wait again here. If you are not mad in the spirit, you can't do this. Who would say a madman? He do agree. Good for what? He just don't make money now, so you don't have brain to think. I will not mind you that much. Think your comment and insult. Oh, give me a payment. A better sad. This revolution within you here. When I tell you Donald Trump is coming for your king, you thought it's a lie. A king who was any rebellion. Any waro. Anytime we come, not coming. Who you come with us? Was soon. We no man. They don't know that the more they come online, the more you are rubbishing your king. Rubbish. Yàrá Pope Francis agbe kuni yule. Avec Bechasi yule. E ban do mo chasi yen kire na. E ban do close Beckham Palace. Awo ke king yiro o, you know where you know. We are what if in. Kokoma forward do, e bon titi vigo. E ma ya gbe culture again. E kokoma forward do, e bon ya titi vigo e. E men la owo. No regumelo. They are the most useless species all over the world. Go and look at all of them. SSA without GC, without SSC. Ave me woke uwe man, uwe rioma no we compliment you. Ave le bon and ave ario go we no. Governor is mumu, everybody is mumu. Governor cannot write his name, SSA cannot write his name. No one representative woman na wagwa. Emegbabu no ero. Ya meme yo memere. Wa supportive edo ishani. Edo shan wa bi wa no wa kian. Pack your wife and go and shine the edo. All of you are still fugitives today run away wa ya yekin. Ma where man, that's why we don't go there. Come to Benin, come to Benin. Where go along my way bo. Wa emenu yon here. The you know be around. With the warrior by my guy no we ga. One ancestral home. Who we negere. Let me tell the time we spend. Every now we have given to this own. Please beware of a doing. They are human beings. They are not human. They are not real like you. That's why the attitude is different. What makes you to be human is the consciousness that you carry. Do you know what it is? But man ain't no man human being. Who are you, my hope? Who are you, say? All these are reptilian. So for those of you who are be following up, go and be doing research. While some certain language from us, you're going to research about it. The real human being, only a God gene, only sympathy, particularly the sympathy for liberation. At the time you see an woman here so again the devil, that to say where that person have converted his soul. That's why so many persons, they can choose to do you anything. They are not sympathetic. How can something that is not good, who will shine? There is a shine. Just because you want to make sure people remain in pain. I think about 31 state governors now in Nigeria have already been bought to. It's no longer like normal election where governors decamp by themselves. This one, they will give them condition to decamp. About 4 states now remaining, they are going to buy all of them. I mean, why you like any hand doing now? So that no one party they have had the moon, why can I do? They don't know what is coming for them. They thought it's business as usual. Are you America? They play Guantanamo 217, no? It's not because of Facebook, whatever. And somebody is watching here right now. If really is a vagabond one day, they are not bailing. On a clone where do I debate me down? Imagine where there's one idiotic boy, man, they Germany. He always write everything about APC. But Nigeria happened to you there in Germany. Nonsense. A life in the German city nowhere. We man and we enjoy what because we shine. What shall it profit a man to gain the world and suffer the loss of his own soul? Everywhere is tied. You don't see any European government. The youth are coming out brag of their government. Either a salary, they want you to do more. When the Spanish government, yes. They want to quickly, boosting their population. They want to encourage people in Mabia. Before you know, now people are also coming. Because I have a phone. Imagine 92.8% VIP. Even for our frequency no real. No cover away, but a lot of people did not really know why I went to Deutschland last year. I went there for a purpose. The other frequency. Think we are just here. We have representatives everywhere. Yes, I will boy you. Any person that speaks the truth in this vicinity, by way. We have human 5G tower everywhere. If you happen to domicile in part of where our people is, a radiation rate down in affect you rather than you'll be cluttered with a better energy. You'll be cluttered with frequency, no can reduce that radioactive in of your 5G tower. Nonsense set of people. What is 5 million naira? Only one contract now you go carry, you are rich. We are able to do 30 years abroad. Even the useless SSA today, they cannot do one thing. Since you have been abroad, sample what you can do. Now why you well like there? I have you well or in the competition. Now be my way here, maybe a Kosovo. Are you 5,000 where are 5,000 in me? Ni my investor. Imagine making 500 million euro under 1 year. Who we are below way? We are the boat the cigar. We are here because you know borrow, you know where. You just to talk. People were supposed to participate in nation building. Why it is shining? What is shining there? No power failure. Common light up to today. All businessmen right now in Edo, they are crying. Also, my plan. But one year, one grand any year. There is no one institution today you guys have built already. Work here for 1 year, 6 months, or 1 year, 2 months. Look at what Okpebolo have built there. Only Rama parking in on where you walk bonwa. May you people's life be that like that Rama Park over a bridge. Imagine how big as you are. I am where you bondage. Unigo can hear you. A man woman. Oh man, where be you while you are? Guanino or Sioban was so. If you were up a my village, you were. Guanino Sioban was so. While my children don't know in a village, then everybody see escapee. Then what's not the difference? Come to Benin. We are here to we are who you do radiation bele you work bonwa. Nonsense. It's whereby everybody I'm supposed to be you are supposed to worship me. Even though online or offline. Me say we are worship. I'm your God. Do you know what it takes me to move America and me to Nigeria? When I can level wobo. Do what is faith? Faith is the substance of things hoped for, evident of things not seen. Even when discussion I'm not know the time I will know they know. Go and watch my past video. I will told him from Brafa Fulefu. Donald Trump already free don't know what. Salvation for humanity and redemption. They thought it was a joke. 200 yesterday we are deployed. 200 yesterday were deployed. When we talk about what is the golden age here, what always move people away from where they are before? Before you run right now, Italy is going to be bringing the same law. No Spain and none. It's going to go around. It's golden age. Oh, it can manifest. But do alien, we know how allow our own to manifest. Anambra may be better, but Edo will be the last place if we are not deployed on time. Pray in the deployment in soon. Edo airport in Managua first one. Or Abuja Agua. Then you come to see men. A man am where you talk. You go hey. A man am where you talk. They are not capping. Who said the thing that they comment to pass? Say when I had a lot of this kind of building you are saying man do Boliledo. That's what we are going to be building in that city. There are so many houses. Oh, why not yet done? Why are seeing your Tony? Why are you me man? You are dead. Why 18 years old girl, 15 years old girl? Oh, you are busted. You wo her. Oh, you are boy you koshodi. 100 years time, you develop. We are going to be destroying more places. I read buildings in Ayo. When Ibrahim Traore went. Go and look at Burkina Faso and now become Europe. Where you have a king, what's he doing about it? Wasu, useless children. You are Europe, Europe is not in you. Always traveling is a part of education. A travel while you a man while you learn. Who they going to become a slave? No civilization, nothing. If you want to teach you why need meals, your children couldn't even teach you the meaning of hygiene or civilization. We are going to be bringing that building out of bring all these kind of buildings. We are going to be a lot of places. Bring everybody close to the town. Then country home, that is Mawatamu Wena. Mewan Mawabadu meeting. If it turn out Moyoton. Write division and make it plain. Habakkuk 2 verse 2. He says, whosoever that read it, so that they may run with it. He said, although the vision for an appointed time, although it may tarry, say wait for it. Nobody can do it better apart from us. Nobody can do it. We are not trying to come into politics to make name for ourselves. We must build our nation. Go and look at Burkina Faso today. Brian Traore is second plane. Burkina Airways. Or Denani. That guy not the carry loan. What will make Edo State better than Burkina Faso is in Edo State there. You don't need to wait for any federal location. Now, who sits down on it? Who were the people that are supposed to make Edo State to be better than man make a no who? Now, more problem you mo why problem we mo se na do ma o ma no heke no ye do ma No e ke no ye do seti ma no ma ya ma no so hu. Wa che boyo ni. Mose ya ma yolo de gboa. We no ritale no me yo memere. No re jemi Mose ya ma yolo de gbo egbi we because you were blind. Okoni we no man basket the fool. You are not been able to help yourself in any form. Supporting it down. When it down to you down. Like father, like children. Oberuwa wana you me dana. Nonsense. What time me plan we me for there do. We are about talk by. They know what I'm talking so that the children's life we keep on ruining. Yeah, what I'm talking the money ya talk. The people's life. Normal. When a life will meaningful. Tell me what is meaningful about your life. They're not meaningful about you. Come to Benin. Your kingdom man will stay. Money escape the 2000, man 50, 2003 may escape. Because of the task ahead. Oh, my hand by 40 years. My hand 40 years is Ezra. A dolly and Hantaya West Side instead of Ezra. Yeah, West Side. When you concerning him. The most senseless people, the most crooked and wicked persons. Oh, dolly. Yeah, me love you their neighbor. Yeah, your church is say. How can you be supporting evil? Wasuhu. Yeah, we do a few can. We Ido magbe. Ido agbe. Do a few can. Ere no pa mo wa. Ere no pa bi moto. Or if moto was your problem. Only go bi moto. Only go na insurance yi moto. We are here. Or man bi moto. Or me na say, is it not far better than somebody who sleep in the king palace? Afi ma fi da gbin ya webo. Erolande ko ma gu wa to gam you kan. Where is it today? Atrocity and wa na won your own. Please all our allies. Desde aqui saludo muito forte. Buenas noches.